What's up, everybody? It's Nate and Scott from PlayYourCourt.com. Today we're going to talk about switching from a two-hander to a one-hander and the key takeaways.
That's right. This is for players with all ratings. If you're not in the Play Your Court community, check it out for free and grab your own Play Your Court rating.
All right, so just got done with a little training session. As you can tell,
hey, look who's in better shape.
Well, I think somebody was just working a lot harder than someone else.
Somebody needs to work a lot harder.
So what we're bringing you today, we just want to update you on the progress. Some of you out there are debating whether to have a two-hander or one-hander, or maybe you've made the change. I've been forced into making a change. As the previous video, we have it linked below, that I had a wrist injury, and it doesn't look like I'm playing with a two-hander anytime soon. So I started adopting the changes. And the big takeaways from that video is what I was working on was on the one-hander is keeping the elbow up, and a little trick I had found was keeping the finger up on the strings to help get that lift and create more of that angular motion to the ball. We see that with Team and a few other people with their one-handed backhand.
So I gotta be honest, man, like the one-hander, I think the wrist injury obviously not great for you physically, but it might be the best thing that ever happened to your backhand. I know that's harsh, but his one-hander is just so quickly better than his two-hander. Like the shot tolerance is better. What's really weird for me, so I played tennis with Nate for
long time.
Over a decade at least.
Yeah, a long time.
And I'm used to watching him play more 60-40 where he's covering that backhand side and running around the backhand and playing a dominant forehand. And now he's like, it's bizarre. He's so instantly comfortable with this one-hander that he's actually playing more 50-50, and the shot tolerance on the cross-court backhand rallies are better. So if you feel like, man, you've been working this two-hander your whole life and it's just maybe not that natural, it's not that weird to switch to a one-hander, and apparently you can have pretty quick success with it if it's natural. I think you were actually born the one-handed backhand and you just forced it to your whole life, man.
Well, that was almost kind of nice of you.
Yeah, I don't often say nice things about Nate, but when I do, they're true. His one-hander's coming along nicely.
I'm working hard at it. It's still a work in progress.
Your sweat stains are coming along nicely on that shirt after training.
That was coming. Guys, hit the like button if you're excited to see what the progress is. Maybe there's some takeaways. I'm going to share with you what I've been working on. I've got 4 of them today. And definitely, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. It means so much to us. It helps the business. Guys, that really
does help our business. I know you just think we're like, oh, hit like, subscribe. Like, it actually helps our business when you press those 2 buttons. So hook us up, hit the subscribe button. Shall we dive right in?
Let's get it.
Look at this progress.
Let's get it. So the first thing that I really went to work on was creating a wider base. And I think this is really important because 1, for balance, but 2, for the pendulum effect of the backhand. It allows the racket to travel further. You guys definitely let me know in the comments. That's one of the first things that you saw, and I saw it as well. I could tell that the base was way too narrow. So that's been a big focus of my practice. And here you can see the base is much wider and hopefully improved. The next big takeaway, I realized how much earlier I need to take the ball. Taking the ball on the rise, getting my front foot out to the ball and getting it before it's above my shoulder. With the two-hander, man, especially on the serve, I could find that I could let the ball get slightly above the shoulder and be okay, but on the one-hander, that's not the case. So taking the ball on the rise and taking it much earlier has helped me with the one-hander tremendously.
We'll get back to the coaching in just a second, but first, we really appreciate you watching our channel. And as a thank you, we want to give you our 6-part backhand mastery video course for free. This course will turn a weak backhand into a weapon, and we normally sell it for $100, but if you stick around till the end of this video, we'll give it to you for free. All right, let's get back to the coaching.
So the next takeaway is the swing path. And what you're gonna see here is a split screen, and on the left side, you're gonna see a very linear swing path. And this was just, I was envisioning the swing entirely incorrect, resulting in a very flat ball with very low net clearance and an incorrect follow through. On the right hand of the screen, you're gonna see the improved version where I'm swinging up and out, giving me a lot better topspin and net clearance. What I want you to really notice here is as I'm rotating with the hips, although the strings are facing up just after contact, as I rotate, that racket is gonna pivot over and finish with the butt cap facing the opponent. The final takeaway was the biggest game changer for me, and this was huge. So what I was doing before when I was teaching, and if you watched the previous video, you know that I've dabbled with the one-hander, because when I'm teaching tennis, a lot of times I'm using my left hand to hold several tennis balls so that I can quickly feed when the student makes an error. So there was a lot of times I was hitting a one-hander just typically with a lower level of a player. So now that I'm starting to see a bigger ball and trying to compete at a higher level with the one-hander, what I realized is that the Eastern grip that I was using wasn't allowing me to get behind the ball and get enough spin. So the big change has been shifting that grip back further, almost as if it's a semi-Western forehand, and very much so what you see with Stan Wawrinka and some of the other top players in that backhand. And what that does is it allows me to get more leverage over this high ball and allow the racket to drop to where I can still get that spin and fight it off. All right, so this for me has been the biggest difference on this one-hander, is the shift from just an Eastern grip to going a bevel further back towards almost what would be a semi-Western forehand. All right, guys, so that is the progress thus far. The big takeaways for me: one, wider base. Make sure those legs are spread further apart as we're striking the ball to create that pendulum. Number two is taking the ball much earlier. All right, playing closer to the line, taking the ball earlier, not allowing that ball to get up above the shoulder. Three, changing that linear strike and swinging much more up and out. And then fourth, the big takeaway, that Eastern grip backhand, getting it back a bevel and really being able to apply more spin and defend the shoulder a little bit better.
That's definitely when I saw the big improvement come in. And guys, not everybody has a Scott to go out there and practice their brand new one-hander with, so don't forget, check out the first comment in the bottom of this video. We hook you up with a free trial of the Play Your Court membership where you can meet other players. Also, if you want our backhand mastery course, pick apart every last detail of the backhand and really improve, we're giving that away to you for free down there below. So look at that first comment for all the goodies, and we'll see you guys soon.